Hello everyone, welcome in. This is going to be a prelude that I'm putting before a reading I previously did where I said the wrong location. So I'm looking at the energy. Ooh, it's coming out right away. The Hierophant energy, the establishment, the government. Where is the gold? Is the gold there? That is the objective of this reading, is to see the energy surrounding the gold. Is it there? Is some missing? That is in Fort Knox. Now, I misspoke and said the Federal Reserve, which is a different location. So this is looking at where Donald Trump is sending Elon Musk to go see and do, I guess it would be an audit, right? To see, is the gold there? I think there's been gold that has been taken. Now that is the energy that I received when I did my reading, but I did misspeak, so I wanted to make sure that I read the energy correctly, and that is why I'm just checking in quick to make sure I get the go-ahead to then put that reading right attached with this one. All right, let me just see. Oh, I gotta reach for my deck. Okay, in regards to Fort Knox, oh my God. Look at that. The Hierophant with the Hierophant. Wow. That is where the gold is kept. Now, there has been some sort of action taken. And let me just see. Is there going to be less? Yeah, hand in the cookie jar. I'm getting the same energy. All right, so this is a confirmation. Yeah, this is a confirmation for me. I had this card come out before too, as to like keeping with the illusion or the image, right? All about image, all about image, wish fulfillment, star energy moving forward. So, okay, yes, I know I misspoke, but my intent was there and my guides were leading me on the right path. So I have confirmation of that. Enjoy this reading. Thanks, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Passionate Perseverance Tarot. Thank you so much for joining in today. Today's reading is going to take a look at the energy surrounding President Trump, Elon Musk, and what they are going to discover, uncover, find in regards to the gold. Where's the gold? Is there gold in the Federal Reserve Bank? And I know that this is kind of a hot topic in the media right now, so I thought it would be interesting to take a look from a standpoint of the energy of the tarot and what it's going to let us know in regards to the outcome, right? Now, again, this is for entertainment purposes only. It is my interpretation of reading the energy, and I use tarot as my medium to help me put those pieces together. But I think it could be very eye-opening and offer kind of breadcrumbs as to what we have as the, I'll say, American people to look to finding out, right? Because it's going to really impact us and to different degrees. And I apologize, I'm recovering from a head cold still, so I might cough here and there. And I apologize, clear my throat also. So first, I just want to see, is there gold? Is there gold as we sit, as of this time? Oh, there's going to be less than I think. Whew, Page of Coins, someone took some. No, someone took some. Don't trust. Yeah, someone took some. So right away, I have the Page of Coins, which this is more like a child's allowance of gold, right? So whatever they expect to be there, there's going to be less. And there will be some, but there's been handouts. There's been a hand in the pot, like a hand in the cookie jar. There's been a hand in the cookie jar. Now it feels as though untrustworthy people have been dipping their hand in the cookie jar. And I have the Empress in reverse coming out here as to further their own gain. Yeah, to further their own gain. I do get also for, well, let me ask, what is the, I don't love that it's, and I'm sorry I chuckled, but I just heard for like elaborate parties and spending, which is, I hope not. I hope not. Okay, okay. Elaborate parties and spending to try to get parties that they would want elected. That type of energy. It's been used in a way that has been trying to further careers, further agendas. And it doesn't just mean it has to be like presidential, right? This is like all paths, and the spending has to come from somewhere, right? And so it feels as though that is one way that it has. That's what I'm seeing initially. And then let me just see. Is there anything further that wants to come out in regards to where the gold has gone? The gold that is missing, where has it gone? Okay. I mean, you just get so frustrated. I'm to feed the pockets of the wealthy, right? To continue to like, we have everything, why can't we have more? That type of energy. So I'm not getting that it's like to save people. I'm more so getting to like keep feeding the elite. Okay. All right. Well, let's double check that and see from another deck. But that's what I'm getting right away from this deck, and we'll check multiple times, as well as look at the energy around Trump and Elon. And again, for entertainment purposes only, I get the same card. Look at that. 7 of Swords, untrustworthy people, hand in cookie jar. So obviously he had access in some way, shape, or form. Coming out with this, so subversiveness, right? Knowing that they shouldn't be, working with others, 3 of Pentacles. So there's a group of people working together. So it's not just like one hand in the cookie jar. It might be one, but then it's a plan, right? Oh, I feel it. Yeah, it's like, oh, just go take some more from there. Oh, just go take some more from there. Oh, just go take some more from there. I just keep getting that type of, don't trust. Again, coming out again. So, let me just see. How much is currently in? I have this coming out again for over here. So the 6 of Wands is here for the 6 of Wands. It's less. It is definitely less. With the 9, it's less. It's not going to make them happy. It's definitely not going to make the... So this is all assuming, too, that we would be told the truth of what the findings are. But as far as what I'm able to pick up on right now, the energy showcasing, it's definitely less than what is supposed to be there. Woo, confirmation. 5 of Pentacles. And it feels substantially less than what is supposed to be there. And I have it again, look at, in reverse. Like the 4 of Pentacles like this, I'd be like, oh, it's all there. No, it's not. Okay, so let's see. And again, not financial advice at all, entertainment purposes only, and it's my interpretation of reading the tarot, not meant to be fact at all, because obviously this will have implications on finances, right? As far as from a country standpoint, and spill over into other areas. Okay. Guidance, please, in regards to the current gold in the reserve. Woo, woo. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, let me just get all these back up. Someone's been dipping their hand. See this right here? Like, oh, just go take some more. Just go take some more. Just go take some more. Just go use some more. And I don't know, like maybe they are able to... I do have the World coming out twice. It's also to like maintain a perception to the rest of the world also. I don't know if they could replace it with like fake, anything like that. Like I don't know if you walk in and you're just gonna instantly know like that. Like I don't know if they replace it. Yeah, it feels like they do. Feels like there's some sort of manipulation or control there because I have the Devil coming out twice. So it feels as though, let me just ask, is what is taken replaced with something that would be like counterfeit? Let's just say that for lack of a better way to, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel as though it's not like from an amount standpoint or if they have barcodes or however they do it. I'm sure it's a super secure location too, so I wouldn't think that this is an easy task, but it feels as though It's taken from the cookie jar and like putting back counterfeit or something that's been, yeah. And I have justice coming out. Okay. Well, let's ask from this deck. How much, every time I ask how much, I feel it in my throat, and it's like a gut punch, but in my throat. So it makes me nervous in regards to that. I don't know, and time will tell, obviously, but I don't like feeling that way. And I do get like the King of Coins in reverse. But let's just see how much has been taken. How much has been taken? How much? Ho, ho, ho. There's definitely going to be missing gold. Okay, let's check one more deck. Maybe we'll check two more because I want to see what comes out from this deck. All right, let me just see. Guidance, please on how much gold has been taken. How much? Ooh, privileged lady. So this is what I was talking about. It's like having to keep up the image, having to keep up the persona, having to keep up the front, right? I don't know if it's like a family. There's a family. Take with that what your interpretation is, but then wealthy man. So 1, 2, 3 of having to like keep up this persona, and now because it's like judgment's coming or the piper's coming. How would you have to pay the piper? Something along those lines of where like they're coming for karma, retribution. Someone's been taken from the cookie jar and putting back fake, and now the truth is coming to call. That type of, like, they're going to have some explaining to do. Whoever, yeah, and I have adjudication coming out. So I do feel as though they might be able to pinpoint or at least have an idea, or there's going to be some sort of accountability in regards to this theft. Yeah, I get confirmation. I get King of Coins coming out. That just, when I went to grab this deck, it popped into my hand. Let me see. Let's go to this deck. Let's go to this one and just see. Is there going to be accountability in regards to this? Is there going to be accountability in regards to missing gold? If that is the case, is there going to be accountability? Is someone going to be held accountable? Or is there going to be court proceedings moving forward? 2 of Pentacles. Yes. I think so. But I get the unknown. So let me just say, yeah, I get Emperor coming out, but it's not going to be easy. It's one of those like type of, I'll check from another deck and just see what comes out. It feels like it wouldn't be easy, but I feel pulled to a yes. But let me just see, as far as how much gold is missing. How much gold is missing? Confirmation. Oh, goodness. The world is here. Again, I get that having to save face to the world. I get all of that coming out. I get people working together. Like this was just it just seems like it was there's people that just knew that this was what was done. Yeah, they knew that this was what was done. The honey pot. And balance keeps wanting to come out. Okay. Temperance. I always say balance, but it's the temperance card. Chariot wants out as well. Yeah, this is coming to light. So this is coming to light. I think they're going to... That is what is going to be revealed. Like, they'll actually come forward, either Trump or Elon or whatever power that is designated to come forward with that and share it with the world. Because now I'm splitting the deck and I have the world card. They're going to come forward and say, again, yeah, I have this page of coins. Look at, like, there's missing, because the page is what we started with. There's missing gold that needs to be accounted for. There's missing gold that needs to be accounted for. That's what I feel pulled to. Okay. let me just try to see again how much. Definitely less than what is there. Secrets. So I get the moon. So, but it's definitely less. I get reversals for all these coins. Less than should be. So again, yeah, less than should be. As far as accountability, it feels like there's going to be some sort of difficulty there, but I want to ask here why the Two of Pentacles is here. Why is, and I get the World, so it is something, why? It's something with not being able to come forward and speak a truth in regards to the missing finances. Not being able to come forward and tell the world in regards to it. Let me just see. Why is the King of Swords here? Why is the... Maybe some sort of like people working together or partnership or... Yeah, I just keep getting not able to come forward and say anything. All right, we'll see if that continues throughout, but let me just see. Let's take a look and just see what will be told to the people. Like what end result will be shared with the people. And again, allegedly, this is for entertainment purposes only. What will the findings that are shared with the people be? Huh. So I'm getting that in reverse. Okay. I think they're going to come forward and say that there's less gold. I think they're going to come forward with the Knight of Wands. And I think that they're going to say that there has been some sort of manipulation or theft or deceit in regards to the Hierophant in reverse here. It's a systematic of abuse, and it's deceit, deception, hierarchy that was not acting in the best interest, and theft. Let me just go to, and I think they're going to say that. Further clarity in regards to, yeah, look at that, debt. Further clarity, please. It's, yeah, there's secrets, and it could be like a corporation, but when I say corporation, more of like a government branch, right? Like that type of entity, because it's something that has power and authority. Power and authority that was not acting in the best interest of what they are meant to do. So, yeah, thank you. And then fraud. So, money. Oh, let me just ask from this deck and see what comes out. Is there less gold, or show me a card that would best interpret the situation? Oh, perversion. So trying to peek in and see, but there's definitely more going on there. Oh, look, it's two cards showing the same thing of like trying to see, right? Like trying to there's, and it's coming out with the hidden card. So this is thought that it was going to be hidden for a while. I keep getting couple, and I know that there's like and again, I'm not trying to pick sides for anyone politically, but when I think couple as far as politics, there's a couple that comes in mind that were both very much entangled in politics. So for me, Oh yeah, this surveillance is coming out with that. When I think of it, I'm not going to try to push that on anyone else, but whatever your belief structure is or whatever your thought process is there. I have celebrity on the bottom of the deck. And then did I get anything else? Nope, that's what I had come out. So there's trying to shine light on something that is, and it feels like I get the mountains card that comes out too. But trying to shine light on these secrets. All right, let me just see further clarity. All right, we'll go to this deck. There's the moon when I split the deck, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Look at that. The moon, shine a light on the secrets in regards to the money and who has the money and who took the money and what they did with the money. And yeah, the Magician, when I split the deck again, and to be honest, it doesn't really feel like they did anything good with the money. It feels like it was more, and I have the Empress in reverse again in regards to what was done with the money. It feels like it was done to like keep this persona up, like this lifestyle up, like this fancy parties and glitz and glamour and prestige and all of that. And I mean, that's what I'm getting pulled to. Like, I'm not getting that they're using the money in a way that is trying to help benefit anyone, right? Like, there's no justifying it as far as I'm reading into it. Like, the justification isn't going to be like we needed extra money to save people, or there were people starving, or, you know, I mean, that would have been maybe my hope, but okay, further clarity on why the Empress in reverse is here in regards to, yeah, it's all about keeping up the perception. And I have the Hanged Man coming out. So keeping up this like perception of wealth, to the world, of showcasing that to the world. Will we find out? And again, this could be something that's been happening for years, right? It could be multiple like generations of people that have been putting the hands in the pot. I mean, it could have been something that's been really happening for, I mean, let's see if we can get a time frame. How long has this been happening? Or, ooh, oh my goodness. All my cards. The Hermit is coming out. How long is this? Eight of Cups. That's the Mountain again. So the Eight of Cups is taking me to the mountains. It feels like this has got to be, it's not a one-time thing. Okay, let's just put it that way. It's not a one-time thing. Okay. Of the hand in the cookie jar. It's not a one-time thing. And it might not even be a one-time, like, person or group of people. It just seems like the... All right, let me just, yeah. Three of Swords, again. I'm pulled to, in the Hierophant. So I'm pulled to at least 3 people, but like a bigger network of individuals as well that took place in this. Show me, yeah, look at that. There they are, the hyenas. Oh, two-faced, and they might even keep like a log of what they've done, right? Because why would they ever think that this would be something looked at or brought to justice? Or, yeah, why? No one's coming for me. I'm all about that. Like, it's this type of persona that has to keep up, right? And it feels like parties, glitz, like, I don't know. That's just the energy that I get, like having to keep up a status in regards to the why. Okay. Well, I guess time will tell, right? We'll see what happens. Again, energy can absolutely change, and there's so many variables at play, as well as there's that Empress coming out, like the deceit, right? The deceits and the two-facedness and the buying people off and the paying people off and the not going down without a fight and just the subversiveness that apparently is continuously in our faces every day, but we will not let it get us down or skew us from our mission, right? I'm saying if you feel called to be someone that shines the light, continue to shine the light, continue to seek answers, and continue to do your own discernment and research. Don't take anything anyone says as fact. Fact check them, right? Fact check them, because we're all dealing with social media and there's so much negativity, fear, doubt that gets fueled by social media. Okay. One message, please, in regards to this situation. One message, please, in regards to this situation. Inspiration, music. I love that. Thank you. And then legal matters, disputes. Okay, so it's about staying positive that justice will be served and that those that did any misdoing or wrongdoing will be brought to light. Okay, thank you. All right, I just want to know, I want to pull one card for, and this may or may not be in relation to this incident, right? But I just want to pull one card for Trump's energy. And this is the Path of Shadows deck, and it's a new deck that I got, and I'm just intrigued to see what comes out. Being pulled to the bottom of the deck, and we have the Raven. The Raven for Trump's energy is coming out, and it's kind of a reckoning is what I feel pulled to. Like, and then when I say reckoning, I'm not trying to say anything religious or biblical or anything like that. Don't misinterpret me there, okay? It's like he's bringing forth like this day of reckoning, though, where if people are doing wrong or there's been wrongdoing, he's pulling it into the light. Now, I'm not trying to say that he always has the best intentions for everyone. That's not going to be the case, right? Like, he has his own perspective, his own point of view, his own agenda, but he is the Raven here coming forward to, it's time for change, and he's going to force change. That's what I get from this card. Knowledgeable, knowledge, death, and energies. The Raven. Okay. Now let's pull one card. And you know what? I'm going to put this one back in and shuffle just in case it comes out again. I want to make sure, because I want to pull one card for Elon's energy. And I've never taken a look at his energy before. So I'm interested to see what comes out. And I'll probably do a reading on him in the future. If you're interested in something like that, let me know. Woo! I'm being pulled to the bottom of the deck. And then I have this one sticking. Ooh, the skeleton. Okay, goodness gracious. We got the mirror. The mirror on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let me just see. He's coming out as the skeleton. A curse of bones, time, and dust. Things that were never meant to last. So what I'm really being pulled to with this is he carries a burden and a weight on his shoulders, and it does not leave him. It's a burden, and I might have to pull deeper to fine-tune what that is exactly, but he's carrying a burden. And then the mirror is showcasing, I'm seeing him like walking through it. I'm seeing him walking through it. So we have the mirror. It's self-examination, understanding, and acceptance. There's something he's running from emotionally, internally, but there's also this burden, and I just see him having to walk through, but then when he gets through, he's got to walk through the next one. Like, it doesn't end. It's like it won't end, but he's constantly moving. So he's not looking back. He's constantly moving forward. He's one that will not look backwards. Constantly moving forward, constantly feeling the weight on his back, but knows that he feels time. He feels the burden of time. I think it's time. And it's interesting that the Raven came out with the clock that was Trump, right? His energy there. But I feel as though time is that burden on his back. Let me see what deck I feel pulled to try to clarify. Further clarity for why this skeleton here for the energy of Elon. Look at that. Look at that. Fate. Feels fate coming knocking, right? He's trying to outrun his fate somehow. A curse of bones, time and dust, things that were never meant to last. But he's trying to make things last, right? Like he's trying to change his fate. And he keeps running. He's not looking back. Like I just see him running and going through and going through and going through and going through. Interesting. Yeah, it's almost like this, like it's on his back. Like he's tormented by this burden, this weight. And I see it coming out here. Like this is how I would see this card. Tormented, right? Like, and I think it's time or the lack thereof that's the burden that's on his back. Now, it's probably much more in depth than that, obviously. But I think that, oh, I feel it. Yeah, look at that. It's coming out here. I was asking why the mirror card is here. And it's the child. But it's knowing that, it's like not only will he not look back, you can't go back. So it's a waste of time to even look back, right? But also realizing that each moment that passes, you're like losing that. He's got a big thing with that. All right, let me just see. Why is the mirror? Further clarity? Yeah, see the energy of the sun here. And it feels like this big burden on his back to not run out of time. This type of energy again, like that type of, like a burden to not run out of time is what I feel pulled to. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to really do a deep dive, I think, on him at some point. Take a closer look. There's definitely more to unpack there, but that's what I'm getting just in regards to their energy. I do feel as though the two of them are meant to be working together right now in this time. Like it is more of like this fated destiny. You know what? Let's get one card of the two of them together. Let's see what comes out with that. We'll just take a peek and then I will say my goodbyes for today, everyone. Oh, was that? Oh, this one and this one. Okay, let's put them in and we'll shuffle again. Showcase, please, the energy of Trump and Elon together, working together. That bones wanted to show up again. We're going to show the energy of the two of them. Eerie graveyard. Let me just see if anything else wants to come out. And the mask. Eerie graveyard and the mask. All right, so let's read this one first. As life transcends, as we all fall into a silent embrace, the old attachments die, finding closure and grace. So this is about changing things up, right? Flipping the script and getting rid of things that are no longer working or serving for their true intentions that have been like masked for years, and really like turning things upside down, shaking them, and changing the script, changing the games, letting old attachments die, paving the way for new. They're going to be all about bringing in the new, but right now it's like this because things are trying to hold on. Existing entities and corporations or like government agencies, that type of thing, are trying to hold on to the old, right? They're resisting change. And it's going to be a shakeup. It's going to be a shakeup in a lot of areas. So I see that coming, and the two of them tackling those together. And then we have the mask, duality, protection, and caution. So again, everyone is wearing a mask in some way, shape, or form. And that is true for them as well, right? So there can be pros and cons. Like you can like or not like, but there's always going to be another side of someone as well. So it's just the reminder of that and to be aware and cautious. And that's why we always do our own due diligence and research and make decisions for your best interest. All right. Okay, everyone. Well, thank you so much for joining in. Please leave a comment below and let me know any other types of readings you would like to see moving forward. Did you like this one? Did you not like this one? If you'd like to see me do any other deep dives in regards to like Elon's energy or things like that moving forward. Thanks so much.